After the rapid German victories in Poland, 1939, and Western Europe, 1940, Britain stood alone against Nazi Germany. France had fallen in June 1940, and the British Expeditionary Force had barely escaped at Dunkirk. Hitler believed Britain would surrender soon, but Prime Minister Winston Churchill refused. To invade, Germany needed air superiority over the English Channel. Thus, Hitler ordered Operation Sea Lion, the planned invasion of Britain, which required the Luftwaffe to destroy the Royal Air Force, RAF, first. The RAF, under Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding, prepared Britain's air defense system. This included radar, the chain home network, the observer corps, and a centralized control room at Bentley Priory, a revolutionary combination of technology and strategy. The RAF's main fighters, the Supermarine Spitfire and Hawker Hurricane, though fewer in number than German aircraft, were fast, agile, and flown by determined pilots. Meanwhile, the Luftwaffe, commanded by Hermann Göring, fielded powerful Messerschmitt Bf 109s, Heinkels, Dorniers, and Junkers bombers. Hitler hoped to break British morale quickly through sustained bombing and terror. The stage was set for one of history's most decisive air battles. The Battle of Britain began officially on July 10, 1940. The Luftwaffe's first goal was to destroy British shipping in the Channel and coastal radar stations. They attacked ports such as Dover and Portsmouth, while also probing RAF defenses. Despite heavy losses, the RAF's radar allowed early warnings of raids, letting fighters intercept German bombers efficiently. Göring underestimated this system and failed to realize how crucial radar was to British defense. By early August, German attacks intensified. Hundreds of bombers crossed the Channel daily, escorted by fighters, clashing with RAF squadrons in deadly dogfights. The RAF pilots, famously called the few, from Churchill's speech, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few," flew multiple missions per day with little rest. Though outnumbered, their skill and home advantage, fighting over friendly territory where downed pilots could return to duty, kept the RAF in the fight. By mid-August, the Luftwaffe shifted tactics. Initially targeting coastal defenses and radar stations, Göring ordered attacks on RAF airfields in southern England, aiming to destroy fighter command centers and gain air superiority. This phase, known as Adlerangriff, Eagle Attack, involved massive formations of German bombers escorted by fighters. RAF pilots scrambled constantly, exhausting men and machines, but clever tactics helped them survive. Squadrons flew in small, flexible groups, used altitude advantage, and focused on attacking bombers first, forcing fighter escorts to break formation. Radar continued to be crucial. Stations alerted fighters early, allowing the RAF to conserve energy and avoid ambushes. British intelligence, including ultra-intercepts of German communications, gave additional insight into Luftwaffe plans. Despite heavy losses, over 500 RAF aircraft destroyed and many pilots killed or injured, the RAF held firm. The Luftwaffe underestimated British resilience. By September, German raids increased over London and cities, signaling a tactical shift towards civilian bombing, which would later become the Blitz. On September 7, 1940, Hitler ordered a massive bombing campaign on London and other cities to break British morale. This marked the beginning of the Blitz, with nightly raids causing destruction, fires, and civilian casualties. The Luftwaffe hoped terror bombing would force Britain to surrender, but this backfired. Civilians endured with remarkable resilience, and RAF production of aircraft increased. Factories relocated, and repair units worked tirelessly to replace damaged planes. The RAF, though exhausted, continued intercepting raids. Hurricanes and Spitfires proved highly effective, especially against unescorted bombers. German pilots, flying over hostile territory, faced heavy losses. Planes that crashed over England were often unrecoverable, whereas British pilots could return. By October, Luftwaffe losses became unsustainable, and Hitler postponed Operation Sea Lion indefinitely. The RAF's defense had proven decisive. Germany could not achieve air superiority, which was essential for invasion. The Battle of Britain ended in October 1940, marking the first major defeat of Hitler's military forces. The RAF's victory prevented German invasion and kept Britain as a base for Allied counterattacks. Around 1,700 British and 2,500 German aircraft were destroyed, with thousands of airmen killed or injured. Crucially, Britain's morale remained intact, inspiring resistance across occupied Europe. Strategically, the battle demonstrated the importance of technology, intelligence, and leadership. Radar, the integrated air defense system, and skilled fighter pilots combined to overcome a numerically superior enemy. Winston Churchill's famous praise, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few," captured the moment's gravity. The Battle of Britain reshaped the war, showing that air power alone could determine a nation's survival and setting the stage for the Allied eventual counteroffensive in Europe.